Nothing is more dangerous than a knife. But a gun becomes impossible to defend against if the guy's passed a certain amount of footage, right? So I think they did an edge weapons class. It was 21 feet. Guys that have a holstered weapon that you have to unholster and draw down and take. So 21 feet is their safe zone when it comes to edge weapons. So we probably figure with unarmed, same thing. I mean, you can get to the guy within 21 feet. I would lessen that a little bit because obviously with a knife you can extend out and still cut the guy or whatever. So I'll say 18 feet or whatever. That's a lot of footage, isn't it? 18 feet away. Guy draws a gun on me, I'm like, what do you want? Okay? Like as simple as that. So respect the gun. Even though I say a knife is more dangerous in close, we're talking about in close here. Okay? Now there's things you can do, but a modern day martial artist, right, you're going to have a gun yourself. You get good at a gun yourself, you're a modern day martial artist, or you have some type of weapon to kind of defend that off, okay? But in close, you don't need a gun. And if you go for your gun right away, if the guy's already got a gun pulled on you, you go for your gun, you're dead. And he's just going to pull the trigger. That's why you have to know your hands. So an in-close situation, guy puts his gun on you. There's one thing I want you guys to know about. As a gun comes out towards you, this is a never-ending line of death. From here, all the way out to infinity. Wherever that gun's pointed, anything in front of it gets destroyed. It is not good enough to block like this, okay, and have the gun go off and take out your shoulder. You have to get out of that way. You think of it like a laser beam that's going to cut off and go through anything it touches, destroy anything it touches. So you have to get out of the way of it, and you have to maintain that all the time. Okay? So as the gun is here, I have to move my body. You can keep it right there. I'm kind of judging right towards it.
I'm just going to plane. Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, I know where it is, so
just
keep it where it was.
Okay.
All right? All right. So I have to maintain that aspect. My hands come up. I got to know where my hands are. Because if I go and block here, then I blow my hand off. Okay? So I got to maintain discipline all the time. As my hands ready, relax, take it easy. Last second, and my hand comes close to my body. Now the gun goes off. I'm nowhere near it. Okay? Now at this aspect, you see my Paksaw is controlling the upper part of the hand. Remember we say all weapons. 360-degree control. When my hand enters on the gun, it enters low. So now I have a 360-degree control over this gun. Okay? So when I go to block that gun, I'm going to use the barrel, I'm going to use the gun as a lever to bend it back towards them. Okay? So here I am. I block, right? Control, right back into the guy. Now the gun goes off again, he pulls the trigger again, blows his own head off. Okay? Now I can push this gun further and control the gun right into my finger. I can pull the trigger. I go a little bit farther, and I can rip that gun right out of his hand, and I can rip his finger right off if I want to. Okay? But the first initial movement, there's two things I want you to do. Number one, get out of the way. Number two, you can give him some pain. All right? So as you go to step, relax, take it easy. One movement, okay? Enter here and then fracture the knee if you want to. If you don't, you're on icy ground, maintain your body weight. Okay? Control the weapon. See how I step out a little bit so I can't give his strength? If he goes to kick out my knee, he lifts that leg. See what I'm saying? And now I got control of that weapon, bang. Self-inflict. Okay? Low, same thing. All you have to do is the same thing. So now it's lower the body, he's holding it lower. It's the same aspect. Just turn my body out of the way, make sure everything's clear. Same type entry. Whoop. Bang. Okay? To the side of my head. If he's in the front part of the temple of my head, okay? I want to make sure that I don't go this way. Because at the moment of impact as I step, I might not have cleared. And now the back of my head gets blown off. If it's in the front part of my head, like to the temple, I'm going to be like, relax, take whatever you want, and I go to the front, okay, and I step backwards. Okay? I know I can get hit. I know this is dangerous. That's why I'm watching for it. But I gotta survive that first gun going off. So if it's in the front part of the head, I'm gonna go inside here, wham, right? Take that inside, and now I'm gonna enter on this way, and see what I'm doing to the finger? See what I'm doing to the fingers? Okay? I'm coming this way, I'm fracturing that finger right off. I can snap that finger right off. The gun is always away from me, okay? If it's towards the back part of my head, I'm going to step forward, I'm going to bring the hand up. Come right in, snap. Okay? Go right to the hand, enter. Bring it right back to him, bang. Okay? Switch roles. Okay? Nate comes in. Same thing if it's in the back. I would rather, if he's got the gun to the back of my head or the back of my body, it doesn't matter. I don't know which way is outside. If I have a puddle on the ground, I can kind of see it. Keep in mind mirrors and stuff, reverse the reflection. So you kind of want to shake one hand or whatever so you can see where you're at. You've got time. He's asking for what you want. If he wanted you dead, you would just pull the trigger. All right? And then what are you going to do? All the kung fu in the world ain't going to save you. Right? He's got the drop on you, he pulls the trigger, you never knew he was there, you're dead. But he's got you now, he wants to get you a kidnapping situation, rape situation, mugging situation. He's talking to you. You're listening. Okay? You got time to judge where he's at. So reflections in a window, cars, car windows, puddles on the ground, whatever. You can judge which way is outside. If you know which way is outside, you spin to that way. But a lot of times you're not going to know. So spin to the way you're quickest to spin. First movement is what? Out of the way, right? So when I step, I'm going to step in that direction, turn my body, all right, and take like a half turn. 1. Okay? Go ahead and make the word bang.
Bang.
Am I hit? Not even close, right? All right, so that's what I want to do. I want to make sure to turn my body. Now when I enter, I'm going to control the weapon and fracture. Okay? So because that initial hit, as I drag that weapon back, I'm controlling that weapon hand. I'm going to fracture that arm, and I'm out of the way of the weapon. Now as I fracture that arm, now this arm's loose. All right? I can go to this side, see how I maintain that never-ending line of death, right? And I bring it right back towards him, bang. Even if I'm here, and I have a fracture, which I fractured something, so he's in a lot of pain. But even if he has a thought process to swing a punch at my head, whoop, hello. Now he really feels stupid. Okay? So that's from behind, okay? Hostage situation. Here, Billy, why don't you move over here a little bit? All right? Hostage situation. Guy's got a gun to your head, okay? Again, you have to judge. Back part of the head, okay? Keep in mind this, number one, about hostage situation. If this is a hostage situation like a bank robbery or something like that, you have a bunch of snipers outside, he's bringing you out to his car, that's a dead man walking. Okay? All you have to do is just try to make yourself small. Okay, let the sniper take a shot. They'll kill him. He's done. They're experts. One shot, one kill. Right? So maybe you can do, he's taking your car and say, oh my God, I'm feeling kind of weak. You know, now if you get limp on him, you give that sniper a little bit more room to take the shot, he'll take the shot. Don't make abrupt movements to try to like you're fighting back, okay? And make it look like you're fighting back or something and struggling with the guy, because now it's a moving target, it's going to be harder for the sniper to take a shot. Nice slow movement. Dude, I think I'm going to faint. I think I'm going to faint. No, he's not going to shoot you for this. Because he knows you're his only cover. You're like, he's going to be like, where you going? Where you going, man? Okay, because he knows he's dying soon. Okay? So you make a smaller target for the sniper to take a shot. Act like you're going to faint. Crap yourself. You think I'm kidding you? Come on, it's natural reaction. A guy here, he starts smelling that stuff, he's going to be like, what the? Right? And now all of a sudden he's a wide open shot. He might not be thinking right away. Pee yourself. Who cares? Who cares even if you're on YouTube? If you live the next day, that's all that matters. Okay? Do whatever it takes to get this guy away from you. You know, you feel like you're going to throw up? Let it rip. Okay?